Hi friends, it's story time. Today we are going to read Marisol McDonald Doesn't Match. It's a story by Monica Brown with illustrations by Sara Palacios. And we already read this story before. You remember Marisol is a girl who doesn't match with her clothes, her writing, or even the food she likes to eat. She's always told she doesn't match. What happened in this story, if you remember, what happens when Marisol tries to match one day? You remember what happened when Marisol tried to match? If you don't remember, pay attention. We will see next. Marisol McDonald doesn't match. Marisol não combina. My name is Marisol McDonald, and I don't match. At least, that's what everyone tells me. I play soccer with my cousin Tatu, and he says, Marisol, your skin is brown like mine, but your hair is the color of carrots. You don't match. You see, Tatu is saying that her hair doesn't match with her skin. Actually, my hair is the color of fire, I say, and kick the ball over Tatu's head into the goal. And you see, she's saying her hair is not like carrots color, it's like fire. Oh, and look, I have here a reminder for myself. I will put it away. I will read what is saying to me. Oh, okay. My brother says, Marisol, those pants don't match that shirt. They clash. But I love green polka dots and purple stripes. I think they go great together, don't you? And you see, the brother is trying to say that these polka dots, they don't combine with the purple stripes. They don't match. And because of that, the brother is saying they clash. They clash means that they don't match. Because they are very different. Oh, and I have another reminder, you see, like the reminders on the fridge. I put this post-it for myself to remember to talk about the fridge. You see, the mother has notes on the fridge so she can remember things. That's a good idea. I also love peanut butter and jelly burritos, and speaking Spanish, English, and sometimes both. Can I have a puppy? A furry, sweet perrito? I ask my parents. Por favor. Quizás, Mommy says. Maybe, Daddy says, smiling and winking. You see, she likes to match and combine both languages, English and Spanish, and that's okay. My teacher, Miss Apple, doesn't like the way I sign my name. Marisol McDonald, she says. This doesn't match. At school, we learn to print and use cursive, but not at the same time. But I like the way Marisol McDonald looks. So she writes Marisol in cursive. And she writes McDonald in another style, in print. And she combines both kinds of letters. You see here on her postcard she wrote Marisol in cursive and then McDonald in print. She likes to print and she likes cursive. At recess, Ollie and Emma want to play pirates and Noah wants to play soccer. How about Soccer playing pirates, I suggest. No way, they say, so I run off to play on the swings by myself. After recess, we have art, my favorite subject. I think my drawings surprise my friends. You see, she has a picture with a girl. Maybe it's Marisol. And then it seems an elephant with glasses and polka dots and flowers in one planet. And then we see the sun that is also like a star. They don't match. Oh, and now I have another note for myself. At lunch, Holly walks over to me and scrunches his nose. So that note was for me to remember to explain what is to scrunch the nose. And scrunch the nose, it's to do like this to your nose. You see, I'm scrunching my nose. A peanut butter and jelly burrito, he asks, and that's why I think he scrunches his nose. He does like this. Are you able to scrunch your nose, to do like this? Let's try it, okay? And later you can tell me if you are able to do it. The peanut butter and jelly burrito, he asks. I know. I say, it doesn't match, but it sure tastes good. Marisol, you couldn't match if you wanted to, Ollie says. Oh yeah, I bet I can. You see, her friend, the one who scrunches his nose, Holly, is saying that she's not able to match. Everybody is telling her that. I wonder what is she feeling about that. The next day, I wake up and decided that today I, Marisol McDonald, will match. It's a little hard to find clothes that are all the same color, and look. Her shirt is the same color than her skirt. And she is finding clothes that match this time. They have the same color. Oh, and I have here another note for myself. Another reminder. It's a post-it. I will put it away because I already read it. And I remember now what I have to say. I play pirates with Ollie at recess. But it's not very fun. Why can't pirates play soccer anyway? I have a regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich at lunch, and the bread tastes mushy. Mushy means that the bread is soft and it's not tasting already very good. And in Spanish, we say blando. El pan sabe blando. It's a little bit humid also. Not very good. And look to her face. She's playing pirates. And what do you think she feels? She's matching today. Why doesn't she feels very happy? Oh, and I have another note for myself, so I can remember to say something to you. Even art class is a little bit boring, Marisol. Marisol, Miss Apple says, what's wrong? This doesn't look like your usual work. I'm trying to match, I say, with a frown. And you see the frown on her face, on her forehead? It's like this. She seems she's thinking, and she's moving this part of her forehead. She's frowning. And she's frowning because apparently she's sad. because she's trying to match, and that doesn't seem very natural on her. I'm trying to match, I say with a frown. Why? Asks Miss Apple. I can't think of a single good reason. And you see, her picture this time is very different from the other time. It is a tree and a house and a rainbow and a cloud. And if we see the picture before she tries to match, look at this picture. It has a sun with stars. It has a kind of elephant that seems to have red ears. And it has a Marisol. And she's in a orange planet. And this one is completely different. It's with everything matching. And she seems sad. Oh, and I have another note for myself, so I can remember these words. At the end of the day, Miss Apple hands me a note. I open it and it says, Marisol, I want you to know that I like you just the way you are. Because the Marisol McDonald that I know is creative, unique, bilingual, Peruvian, Scottish, American soccer playing artist, and simply marvelous. Miss Janiko Apple. And look at this. You see? They use this word creative. That means she combines lots of ideas to create new ideas and different ideas. And she is unique because there's only one Marisol. And she's bilingual because she likes to use two languages. She knows two languages. She knows how to speak Spanish and she knows how to speak English. And that's a bilingual person. And she says, I skip all the way home. She's skipping. Skip, skip, skip to Malu. Skip, skip, skip to Malu. When I wake up on Saturday, I put on my pink shirt, my polka dot skirt, and my favorite hat, the one my abuelita brought me from Peru. At breakfast I say, my name is Marisol McDonald, and I don't match because I don't want to. Bravo, says Mommy. Good for you, says Dad. Now let's go to the pound and get a puppy. And look, I noticed one thing. Here, Marisol is happy. She has the teacher's note on her hand. You see, she's skipping and she seems very happy with the teacher's note, this note that the teacher wrote for her. And here, she's sad. So, why is she sad before the note, and why is she happy when she receives the note? What makes her happy? Before the note, she is matching, she is drawing a matching picture, and she is sad. She makes a frown when she talks with the teacher, and then at the end of the day, the teacher writes a note for Marisol. And she starts skipping, and she's happy in the day after when she doesn't match again. Let's remember what says the note. Marisol, I want you to know that I like you just the way you are. Because the Marisol McDonald that I know is a creative, unique, bilingual Peruvian, Scottish, American soccer playing artist and simply marvelous. Miss Janiko Apple. And in the other day she's so happy when she doesn't match. When we get to the pound, there are big dogs and little dogs. There are dogs with long noses and dogs with smushed faces. There are chocolate-colored puppies and smoky gray puppies and puppies the color of caramel. And how will I ever choose? She is looking to all the dogs and trying to choose one. She likes to have a puppy. Then I see him. He has one floppy ear, one pointy ear, one blue eye, this eye is blue, and one brown eye. He is beautiful. I walk over and he leaps into my lap. I cuddle him and it sounds like he purrs. I think we found the right dog for you, Marisol, Mommy says. My puppy is perfect, is mismatched, and simply marvelous, just like me. I think I'll name him Kitty. And this is the end of our story. You see, Marisol, she chooses a mismatched dog with one brown eye that doesn't match with the other blue eye, one pointy ear, and the other ear is floppy. One pointy and the other floppy. You see, one like this and the other like this. And this is the end of our story. And I have two questions for you. Why do you think that matching matters to the others? We saw that her cousin was saying that she doesn't match. You see, her cousin Tatu, he says to her, Marisol, your skin is brown like mine, but your hair is the color of carrots. You don't match. Why does that matter for him? And you see her brother? Her brother says, Marisol, those pants don't match that shirt. And you see these pants are with stripes and the shirt with polka dots. And you see her teacher, she says, this cursive letter doesn't match with this print letter. And why is this important for the others? Why Oli says, he says somewhere, you never match. How about a soccer playing pirates, I suggest. And at lunch, Ollie says a peanut butter and jelly burrito. And then he says, Marisol, you couldn't match if you wanted to, even if you wanted to. And why is this important for other people? And the other question is, Miss Apple, she writes a note to Marisol. And I wonder what might have happened if Miss Apple didn't write that letter to Marisol. What do you think that would happen if Miss Apple didn't write this note, this letter, to her friend Marisol? What would happen on the other day? Would Marisol be happy like this? I would like to know your answer, and you can send me a video for our class tag so I know what do you think about these two questions. And I will see you tomorrow for another story time. Bye bye, my friend. Bye.